Hey guys, MattBrick16 here, and today for Throwback Thursday, I'm going to be reviewing the 9526 Palpatine's Arrest back from 2012. This LEGO Star Wars set is probably one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets, and the only one based on the scene. This is probably one of my favorite LEGO sets of all time. This set has 645 pieces, and back in 2012, it released for $90, but now if you want it used, you're going to have to pay around $165 or $240 if you want it new. That's at least what Brickset says its value is, but if you want it on eBay, it's probably going to be a lot more than that. Like I said, this set is an amazing LEGO Star Wars set, so let's get into it. The instructions for the set have the Darth Maul in the corner, like all the 2012 instructions had. And then it has the set on a really cool looking box art. Or I should say it's the same as the box art. And then on the back it just says that you could win by taking a survey. Win free Lego, of course. And down here there was an ad for the Lego Star Wars video game. And then there was an ad for another Lego Star Wars game on the computer. And then it showed the minifigures over here. They don't really show the minifigures anymore, they just show the sets. So this is actually a pretty cool instruction booklet. The box is the normal 2012 box art. It has the set number and ages in the corner there, which is recommended for ages 9 to 14, and then it says it has 645 pieces. The name is Palpatine's Arrest, and then the set number is 9526. And then over here, it shows the figures, and it says it includes 5 new and hard-to-find minifigures, which we'll take a look at after this. I don't know how Kit Fisto wasn't new. He was a new 2010 set, but he didn't have the cape, so maybe they're counting that. And then if I flip this around, it actually shows some scenes you could do with the set, which is pretty cool, and then the speeder. And then it also shows the features. So let's take a look at the minifigures. We have Anakin Skywalker. Anakin is definitely my favorite minifigure of all of Star Wars, so I'm glad I got him in the set. He comes with a blue lightsaber, and then he has no leg printing. For the torso printing, he just has some very simple Jedi robes with a belt. And then what's nice is they actually got the hands down, how one was black and one was skin toned. And then he comes with a brown cape, which mine is pretty banged up because I've had this figure for a long time. And then he has some nice back printing, which is pretty awesome for a figure with a cape since they didn't get it back then. But then again, Anakin was in another set with the same torso during that year, so. Anyway, the face print is exclusive to the set. I don't think we've ever actually gotten another smiling Anakin Skywalker minifigure from Revenge of the Sith. So this is pretty awesome. In my opinion, this is the more accurate hair color with the dark brown. And then he has a more dark side face on the back for when he kills Mace Windu. So overall, this is an amazing minifigure. I know I definitely used him a lot. So let's take a look at Palpatine. Palpatine does come with a few accessories in this set. 3 in fact, but that's a feature for later in the set. So he has no leg printing like the rest of the characters. I don't think there really was leg printing back in 2012. And then he has a really nice torso print. And then as you can see, my copy of him is really badly damaged because of hard play. And then on the back he has some very faint back printing. And then here is his face, which looks pretty good. And then he has a nice hairpiece, and then on his back print, it's when he's got electrocuted. I would have liked the side to be like the normal gray because that looks a little creepy on normal skin tone, but that was what you had because I don't think they really printed different colors on faces back then, and if not, that was only for stormtroopers. Sorry. Like I said, he is damaged. As you can see, there's a huge crack there, so the legs fall off often. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing minifigure for the set. Like I said, with the box, he's exclusive. So let's take a look at Mace Windu, who is another exclusive character from the set. He comes with a purple lightsaber, like he should. And then he has a pretty nice face print. as well as a really nice torso print, and then some nice leg printing. He has no back printing at all, which is kind of a disappointment since Anakin got back printing. And he's a very simple minifigure. I really do like this minifigure. We don't get Mace Windu in a lot of sets, and it was good to get him in a set back in 2012. Fourth for our minifigures is Kit Fisto. He comes with a green lightsaber, which is accurate to the scene. And then he just comes with some brown legs. And then he has some green hands, which is nice, as well as the green printing right there. The torso printing is really nice. Comes with a cape, and then on the back he doesn't have any back printing at all. And then he has a nice head mold made out of rubber. Some of it's wearing off on my copy, but it's pretty cool that they got that detail in. And overall, Kit Fisto is an amazing minifigure for this set. Here is Stacey Tin. I believe I pronounced that right. And then he comes with a green lightsaber, which is accurate. And then he has no leg printing. He has a nice torso print. And then, unlike the other Jedi, he has some back prints. And then he has the live action knives for Stacey Tin, which is the only time we've ever seen them. Stacey Tin's only ever been in his Clone Wars outfit before this. So that was pretty awesome that we got it. And then he has no back face. And then that printing just continues up where you wouldn't expect under the little eyebrows there on his special molded headpiece, which we had gotten before, but it's pretty amazing to get again. So Stacey Tin is an amazing minifigure for this set. If I had one complaint, that would be that this looks a little bit too bulky, but it still is a pretty amazing figure. Last is Anakin Skywalker. This is the one Jedi that you may have not known the name of from that scene, which I don't blame you, because it's not really said, but these two Jedi are during the Clone Wars. Anakin Skywalker just comes with a blue lightsaber, and then he has some nice legs, they're tan, and then he actually comes with some back printing. I'm just going to take off the headpiece so I can flip up the cape. So that's kind of weird that the Jedi that nobody knows from that scene gets it. So this is definitely the most unknown Jedi, but it's nice that we get a figure of him. This is the only time we've gotten one, and it's pretty awesome. He has a nice face print, and then he has a nice special molded headpiece. This was only ever used on Eth Koth, which I believe this was actually the first year this was introduced. I think Eth Koth came in 2013. But this is a pretty epic minifigure to get in the set. Here we have that speeder that Anakin flies to the rescue to save Palpatine. So there's flick-fire missiles under here. One of my heads has fallen off over time. And then this is a pretty cool speeder. Those are stickers right there as well as right here. It has a nice back fin, and then the engines look pretty cool. And then you can just flip this open to put Anakin inside. Let me just take it off his lightsaber. And then he just goes in like that. So this is a pretty cool speeder to get in this set. It's the only really set I could ever see us getting it. And we did in 2012. This is the only time we've ever gotten the speeder, and it's still pretty cool. The set can break apart into multiple sections. Here is the most simple part with the landing pad. There's a little dip here, which is actually used for here to go on here. There's no real features to the landing pad, just the little walkway there, and then the blue lights there to mark it so a ship could know where to fly. So the landing pad is definitely the blandest section of the set, but the set wouldn't work without it. Here is the door to Palpatine's office. So this set can connect to multiple functions, but I'm just going to show the easiest way to do it. In my opinion, the best looking way. But sorry, I knocked those off. These knock off easily, but they're only connected by one stud, so that works. The doors don't move together, but they do work for the set. We see these doors used a lot, and I think this was the first set that these doors were ever used in, this style of doors. And it just connects right there. So the doors are just pretty simple for the way into Chancellor Palpatine's office. So the doors in the landing pad connect right here. The biggest section of this set is Palpatine's office. So here's just some red area for Palpatine and Mace Windu to duel in. So kids could have a lot of fun with that. I know I did. And then these chairs right here, they swivel, not all the way around because the desk is here. You may be wondering why the desk is that far. Well, if you wanted to, right here, you could put Palpatine to do a flip. You hit this down, and he kind of does a flip in midair. So that's pretty cool. Of course, you have the chair for Palpatine to sit in. And then, remember how I said that Palpatine has his accessories in the set? That's a feature. Well, in here, I'm just going to take my phone out of the little tripod I use. And then these can open up and reveal Palpatine's lightsaber and Sith lightning for him to use. So something cool about the lightsaber was I think this was the first time we ever got a gold-hilted lightsaber. So that was pretty cool. And then as you can see, one of the features just accidentally activated, which I will fix right now, and then you guys can see it in a moment. Let me just fix this. Yeah, these little people statues right here always get knocked off. But a feature right here, well, what it's intended to be. So you put Mace Windu right there, or he'd normally be facing the window. And then what you do is you launch this, and then it's supposed to work like catapult, where if he was right here, he would go flying out the window, but he just lands right there. But it's still a pretty cool feature to be put into the set. The one thing I don't like about it is how the floor flips. I would have just liked the window to go out, because in the scene, the Mace doesn't break the window when he flies out. The window breaks before then, so I would have liked that kind of accuracy. But still, this is a pretty amazing little office area for your characters to duel in. So, the way I like to connect it is the office, like I said, this keeps on getting knocked off, but the office area and the doors connect right there. So, that's the way I like to connect it. Altogether, it's the way it says to connect it in the instructions, and I never thought about connecting it any other way. This is the way it looks the best. So anyway, let's take a look at the set altogether. Overall, this set is amazing. This set is definitely, probably my favorite LEGO Star Wars set. And then it looks great on display. It's really fun to play with, because I've been playing with it for 8 years now. And then the set, like I said, is just amazing. I don't know any other word to use than amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.